Oh wait, it's red. Nah, never. I'm never.
Yo, what is going on, guys? The Ultimate Wrestling Fan here, and today I am with MTWS. And do you know what we're gonna do
Yeah,
today?
yo.
That's right, for those of you that did not read the title of this video, we are gonna be redoing the entire John Cena retirement tournament. Isn't that right?
Yeah, we're gonna be cooking everything. We're gonna make the perfect tournament since WWE can't book, I guess. But now we're gonna cook. I hope. Yeah, we'll hear yours first, Ultimate, whilst we're on your
Right.
channel.
Okay. We'll go mine first. Alright. So here's how we're gonna do this. We are not listing the competitors. We will go from the first round matches into the other blah 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 blah. That's how we'll do it. I'll say my whole tournament first. Then it'll be MTWS's turn to say his whole tournament. So, without further ado, let's get into this tournament redo. Okay, so in my first round matchups, the first match that we have in the John Cena retirement tournament is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Aleister Black.
Tough.
With Aleister Black going over. How do you think about that one? How do you feel about that?
Oh, good. I don't really remember if he went. Was he even in a tournament in real life? That doesn't matter. Let's hear your next one.
Alright, up next, we've got Finn Balor up against Uncle Howdy, with Uncle Howdy winning.
Doesn't matter if it's WWE or like someone's fantasy booking. Balor still can't win.
Exactly. And then up next, we've got a big surprise for this match. We've got The Miz up against Oba Femi, with Oba Femi taking the W.
Oh, but with the total domination, I'm assuming.
Oh, it's a squash match.
What a match.
And,
Per Miz.
and now we go into a match that both of these people were in the tournament. So we've got Rusev versus Gunther, with Gunther going over.
Damn.
I know. Big meaty man. Then up next, we've got Sheamus up against somebody that doesn't even work here. That's right, it's Mr. Always Ready, Matt Cardona, not Zack Ryder.
Wait, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona.
Oh, that's good.
And then next, we've got Bron Breakker up against the young OG, Javon Evans,
Damn.
with Javon taking the W.
That match will be good. That match will be flames.
And then up next, we've got Rey Mysterio up against Carmelo Hayes, with Carmelo taking the W.
Bro, you're not gonna believe it. I had that match at one point.
Are you being serious?
Let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah, I had it as one of my quarterfinal matches, but it was in a way.
And then we've got LA Knight versus someone who at the time didn't even work there. Say his name and he appears, Joe Hendry, with Joe Hendry taking the W.
He's one of them I'm missing, but that's so good. That's gonna be a great match.
So that was the entire first round for my bit of the tournament. How are you feeling about that? How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, good. I think you've made a great start with that tournament. And I think all their matches are going to cook. But let's hear what you've got. Your quarterfinals, your second round.
Second round, it can only go down from here. Second round, we've got Sheamus up against Gunther, with Gunther taking the W.
Oh, what a match! What a match! They can cook. I know they can cook, and that match will cook.
And then we've got Joe Hendry up against Carmelo Hayes, with Melo taking that W.
Melo's on fire.
Doesn't miss. Then, up next, we've got Uncle Howdy versus Alistair Black, with Uncle Howdy taking the W.
Damn, Uncle Howdy's running the block.
He's cooking. And then we've got the big match for this like whole round. We've got Javon Evans versus Obafemi, with Femi taking the W.
Oh, what a match! I know that's happening now at what, New Year's Evil with NXT.
Yep.
Oh, what a match that's
Hey,
gonna be!
there's a reason they're doing it. That's what
cook.
I'm saying.
Right, so is that your quarterfinals? Now it'll be
That's
your
the entire
semi-finals, is it not?
quarterfinals. Yep. So unpacking it. How
Semi-finals.
was that?
Let's
How
hear
do you
it.
think that? Oh, we want to go straight for the semi-finals. Let's do it. I think.
Let's
Hell
just
yeah.
hear it. Let's just hear it.
Let's hear it. Ooh. All right. So the semi-finals for the tournament. I mean, these are a bit of the weaker matches in my opinion, but you got to have them at some point. You've got Uncle Howdy versus Obafemi, with Femi taking the W. And I'm sure you can guess the next match. It happened in the WWE tournament. It is Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. With Carmelo... No, I'm joking. Gunther taking the W.
Oh, you had me there, man. You had me there. Nah, but the what a match that would be. So your finals is stacked. If you correct me if I'm wrong, Gunther over Femi.
Yes.
That's a Mania main event.
That is
and
a
you've
Mania
got that
main
on
event.
a weekly. That is crazy.
It's to face Cena though. Cena deserves the best of the best. So,
and let's hear who you've got.
Who's the winner gonna be? I feel like everyone knows who it's gonna be. It's gotta be the person who's actually going to retire John Cena. It's gonna be Obafemi.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious? You've got
Yes,
over?
I'm dead ass.
You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. That is tough. That is such a stacked match. Bro, I can't lie. Good tournament. My only nitpick, Uncle Howdy. I know you're gonna say, oh, it's to do with Bray, but
That was
still,
my yeah.
It's still good tournament. Still good tournament.
So
Is it my turn now?
I feel like we'll do yours in a second. I feel like I'll just say what I think the result of it would have been if, like, for the John Cena match up against Obafemi taking the W.
Yeah. Oh, you're building the future.
Yep. Cena's gonna go out losing, I feel.
Right.
Okay, I'll let you go. Let's hear this tournament.
Right. My tournament starts off with the left side of the A block, I'm calling it. Opens with Javon Evans, one-on-one with Gunther, just like in real life, putting on an absolute clinic. The winner would be Gunther, going on to the quarterfinals. And he would face the winner of this match, being Sheamus versus Rusev. And Sheamus would pick up the win.
Absolutely cooking.
Next off, we've got the best wrestler in the whole world, Jey Uso, going up against a mystery opponent.
Oh.
And you know that mystery opponent is?
Who?
The Viper, Randy Orton.
Yes.
He's picking up the win as well. He's gonna, I don't know, eliminate Jey Uso somehow, punt him or whatever, get him done. And next off, to end the A block, that side, it's Sami Zayn picking up the win of Solo Sikoa.
Woo!
Next
Keep
off,
cooking.
after that side, we're going to go to the B block. We're going to go to the B block. Drew McIntyre versus a mystery opponent. Any guesses?
I feel like you already said Joe Hendry's not in it, so who could it be? Tell me.
Drew McIntyre faces his former partner, former tag team champion, Dolph Ziggler, in what would be an
Oh,
absolute clinic, I can tell you. And Drew McIntyre would pick up the win, moving himself onto the quarterfinals.
yes.
Next off, Aleister Black one-on-one with Damian Priest. Aleister Damian, they have that rivalry, but I think this match would cook, especially with the stakes, with Damian Priest picking up the win, moving himself onto the quarterfinals. Next off after that, we have The Miz one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes. Another rivalry I'm bringing into this tournament. And you know who's winning?
The Miz.
Carmelo
Oh,
Hayes, because Melo does. No, he's not winning. But Carmelo Hayes picks up the win there in what would be probably a mid-match. I don't know. Carmelo would win though, nonetheless. And the next match is a United States champion, Ilya Dragunov, with an open challenge. Any guesses again? Who's it gonna be?
any guesses? Okay. Give me Miles Bourne from NXT.
Nah, good guess, but it's gonna be the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Oh my god, I am losing my shit.
And the winner would be Ilya Dragunov in a respectful match that would just be hard hitting. Both men would take like bumps and bumps. I imagine the concrete would probably end up getting opened as well, so there'd be a hole. So they'd like drop each other on it. But no, that's just what I'd think.
So
So
basically,
now, what are your thoughts on my opening
let let
tournament?
let me say that is absolute flames. But with that last match, are you just trying to kill Jeff Hardy at this point? Is this what you're trying to do?
Well, no, I'm thinking that since Ilya also does the bumps where he looks like he's died, why don't we have Jeff Hardy there since he's like the one that sort of originated it?
Yeah,
And
but
Dolph's already taken, so I might as well have put Jeff in.
Jeff's gonna die, man.
Well, so will Ilya, or at least he'll look it. But no, they're just gonna go to war, I can tell you.
Alright, get to the next round. Whew. Cooking already.
Quarterfinals on the A side, of course, the ring general beat Siobhan Evans, Sheamus beat Rusev. Quarterfinals, Gunther, Sheamus. You know who's picking up the win?
Sheamus?
Nah, of course not. The ring general is chopping his head off.
I see how just copying the exact same thing
And
I
of
did.
course, yeah, pretty much, definitely. But in the other quarterfinals match, it's the Viper one-on-one with Sami Zayn. They faced earlier this year in a King of the Ring quarterfinals match. No, semi-finals match. And Randy picked up the win there. Randy's picking up the win here as well. He's going to be 2-0 against Sammy. But no, so Gunther and Orton both pick up wins here, going into the semi-finals. The B block, it's going to be Drew McIntyre after he beat Dolph Ziggler versus Damian Priest, who beat Aleister Black. Them two, history, so much history. I've even seen them two wrestle before. They have great chemistry. But no, them two would put on an absolute clinic, and Drew McIntyre would pick up the win in the quarterfinals.
Oh.
Finally, Carmelo Hayes beat The Miz, and he's going one-on-one with Ilya Dragunov,
Oh,
who beat the
man.
winner of Jeff Hardy. Them two, the history in that match would be amazing. Them two could put on a match of the year. And I'd give them the time, it would pick up the win in an absolute clinic. So going out of the quarterfinals, semi-finals, what are your thoughts?
I think you just keep on stacking and stacking. I want to see where this goes from here.
Right, if you want to know, semi-finals A block, the ring general beat Sheamus, Orton beat Sammy, Gunther, Orton, for the third time in an absolute war. They've wrestled twice before, both matches amazing. And Orton would lose to the ring general. Gunther picking up the win, giving him lots of heat going into the finals. Because no one wants him there. Everyone wishes Orton versus Cena one final time. But Gunther's going to stop it. Meanwhile, semi-finals on the B block. Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov. We just keep stacking the matches. Ilya Dragunov picks up the win. So going into the finals, it's Ilya Dragunov versus the ring general. Who do you think? Who do you reckon I've got?
Ilya.
Nah, we're not. Gunther. Since he came out with that theme in MSG, I've given him the same thing here. He's not losing, and he's beating Ilya, and he's gonna main event with Cena, a Saturday night's main event, in an absolute clinic, where I believe Gunther picks up the win, making Cena pass out. He never gave up, no matter what. He earned the respect of all the fans in the arena. What more could you ask for? Perfect tournament.
Man, that was insane. Especially that final match for that tournament. Whew.
I am really proud of the tournament I've managed to build with all the matches I've got. Like from the very start, I was just putting on bangers.
I could tell. I think it's great to see. Oh, I think it's great to see that you went with the direction that WWE went with having Gunther win, and I went with the direction of Obafemi winning, which he wasn't even in the tournament.
Yeah, you went for a more like your choice. I went for a more a perfect scenario for all fans. Because when you look at a tournament like that, you just got to think, how many great matches is there? There's one, two, there's two in the opening blocks for both, and the rest, and they just get stacked high. But I think yours was good with the fact you went for what you wanted, your perfect one. I went for what I wanted as a perfect one. But no, honestly, any of my final four, I wouldn't have minded winning. Whether it was Ilya, Drew, Orton, or Gunther, any of them could win, and I would have been over the moon. But no, something about yours was really good though. I think it was maybe the fact that you did everything you could to make it as good as possible. Like, you even built a star out of Oba.
Yeah, it's
Having
trying
to run the
to.
gauntlet.
Yeah. I want to give you props though for actually putting Jeff Hardy in there. Like, man, after I heard you say that, I was like, oh, I should have put Hardy in this.
Yeah, it was the one I was most stumped on, because I wanted Ilya in it, and I wanted Jeff, and there was nowhere else, and I just thought, wow, why not just have them go out there and kill each other in the middle of the ring? They'd put on a 5-star match.
Yeah, but I feel like at this point in Jeff's career, he's not taking like hard hitting stuff with like clubs and Germans and shit. He's taking like hardcore stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but still, we can incorporate that. We could have whatever Jeff wants to do. We could just let him have a good match. Just give them whatever they need. But no, I think we both did amazing tournaments there.
Yeah, genuinely, I think we did better than WWE. Obviously, they would have had some
Oh
setbacks,
yeah,
but
I agree. WWE's compared to both of ours. We had like 5-star main events. They had LA Knight versus Gunther. Still a
which
good
was
match.
good.
Just nothing compared to ours.
You can't
But we
blame
both
them
had
though.
Gunther as our like MVP.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Obo would have been MVP for my tournament, but I feel like Gunther would have been just up there as well.
Yeah, because all of the matches in the tournament are bangers. He could put on a good match with almost everyone, but no, I think we've put on amazing cards there.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. Honestly, I think we're good on that. Like,
Yeah, I've really enjoyed making this list. Cooked up a storm with the matches. And I think we've done the best we could have with what we
hey,
had.
yeah, maybe like obviously we probably may have been able to do more silly stuff with it. Obviously, if we were trying to do that, but I think for like a serious type of tournament like this, I think we did great.
Yeah, I agree. I think we've done the best we could have with the stuff we had. But no, I thank you for having me on the channel here. Great, great time I've had here with you
Anytime, man,
making this list.
anytime. Obviously, the channel hasn't been uploading much, but like, hey, anytime you want to hop on here, you know,
Yeah, we gotta bring back this channel.
maybe one day. No, it'll have. It's happening. It's happening. All right. Anything you want to say? Any closing words from MTWS himself?
Nah, I don't think so. I think I've got everything I want to say said. Other than thank you for having me.
Anytime. Okay. Well, I would like to thank MTWS for hopping on here and actually forcing me to do a video, which he's the reason you guys are getting this, by the way. So thank him. But yeah, I think I don't even remember my outro anymore. So I guess that's it. We'll see you all in the next one.
See ya.